mad about the States. I'm watching this new Chinese drama. Rely on you guys. This woodear from China. Okay, I am back from America and it's time for some spring cleaning. I am very motivated to clean the house because I walked in and I was like, it's very cluttered and I haven't cleaned it in 2 weeks. So also I got like a rash here from a necklace that I wore for like 2 weeks straight. I never took it off and it's very itchy. So in this bottle, it says like it's a hair product, but after I finished this bottle, I just reused it to make my own cleaning solution for the washers. It's literally just like vinegar, baking soda, I forget what else, but it's just like a homemade cleaning solution. So I use this in like my washing machine and my dishwasher. Okay, and then I take this, which is like a laundry machine cleaner. I think I'm supposed to just dump the whole thing in there. When the instructions are in Korean, I have to sit here for like 5 extra minutes. I have so much laundry to do, oh my gosh.
It's so hard to be a dog, isn't it? It's so hard to be a dog. Look at you, you're so cute. Can't lay down if you're being filmed.
So I just washed that. That's why it's hanging there. That's a bathroom rug. But the bathroom's never like that dirty, but it just needs like, that TikTok thing? It just needs a little bit of shaping. First, I take a little Swiffer thing. Swiffer the floor. Sometimes I'll vacuum, but to be honest, I feel like these little Swiffer duster things work so much better. Just picking up like all the hair and dust in the bathroom. If you can hear the, that's the fan, but the fan's super weak, and to be honest, it's really hard for me to get in touch with the landlord of this apartment. And every time I do, I feel like I'm just being so annoying and I really want them to change the fan, but I'm too scared to ask them. I hate asking, like, I know I have every right to tell them that this fan is bad. And I know that I should tell them and that they should replace it. But that does not mean that I still feel as though I am bothering them by asking them, because I've asked them to fix so many things in this apartment, which again, not my fault, but I'm like, can you replace the oven? Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, all the things had to have been done. But now I'm just like, oh my gosh, if I ask for one more thing, they're gonna be like, this girl is getting on my nerves. So now I'm too anxious to ask them. So now I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just get a little humidifier machine for this room instead of asking them to replace the fan. Or I ask Jimmy to ask them. If you're grossed out by dust and hair, don't look at what I'm about to show you. Ready? It's just a lot of dog hair, to be honest. So much dog hair. I feel like there's a word for people like that who don't like asking for things. I just can't think of the word right now. I'm going to take a Clorox wipe and I clean my little squatty potty. Toilet's actually not that dirty. I feel like because we just haven't really been here, and I probably cleaned before I left, but for good measure, let's just wipe it down. I want your things tomorrow. I miss you usually listen to music while I clean, but I'm trying to talk to you guys, so. A lot of people have been asking me, especially on our US trip, like, oh, how was the US trip? Like, did it make you miss the States and want to go back? You know what's funny? Valid question, but one second. I think I turned my feelings off about missing the US, not in terms of like the physical piece of land of the US, but more, sorry, I gotta clean under the camera, but more like I miss just the hanging out with my friends. And like people were saying, oh, if you had stayed in the US, like more like if you had stayed in New York, then we could have all like hung out like this together and just stuff like that, which is so valid. I did obviously like miss out on stuff because of that. But also just like one thing I missed about the US is like right when we landed, people were just like talking to each other, like people who didn't know each other. And in Korea, I think it's like more of a shy to themselves kind of country. And so I was kind of like taken aback when somebody started talking to me. I was like, oh, do I know you? But they're just, especially in Texas, I think people are just more like warm like that. Not that Korean people are not friendly or anything, it's just they're more shy. Like they wouldn't just like talk to random people or make small talk with random people. So I really like love that about the States. Those are like small things like that I feel like I really missed, and I didn't think I would before I left. My parents also, like I always felt like, oh, you know, I'm not really that attached to my parents kind of person. Like I don't really need to see them often, like a phone call is fine. And then I realized how much I really miss them. Like my dad comes to Korea a lot, but my mom doesn't. And just seeing her kind of at home and celebrating our birthdays together. I didn't vlog any of this, so this is just like me recapping my trip. It felt really nice. Like I think she really missed me, and she doesn't say it often, but like I could feel how much she missed me and how much she loved like having Jimmy and me and my brother and my sister like all back together in one place. And I'm sure she's like really happy that I got to experience living in Korea, and like my Korean has gotten so much better and we can communicate better and stuff like that. But it was like kind of eye-opening for me about how much I actually missed those like family in-person moments. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like not a very sentimental person, so I didn't think that stuff like that was gonna be the stuff that I missed. Like I really did, and so it really made me think like, oh, I do want to go get back to the US at some point. I think for Jimmy, he felt a lot more strongly about wanting to go back to the US, maybe on a more particularly faster timeline. Sorry if the sound is weird. I should have wore a mic, but cleaning and talking at the same time, I'm not used to it. But yeah, so we'll see what happens, but that is the current state of our thought process right now. I'm cleaning my swimsuits. Don't use detergent or like clean stuff with detergent without wearing gloves, because this makes your hands feel super weird and it's really hard to get off. I only have this kind of detergent, so I'm going to try and just like make it dissolve in this water. You're supposed to use cold water. So, oh, it's so cold. Ah. Anyways, back to what I was talking about before. I can't remember where I left off, but we are now in like a more seriously thinking mode about how long we want to be in Korea now, because we feel like we've been here for a good amount of time. Like I'm not sure how much longer I also want to be here, but I'm also really sad thinking about all the friends I've made here and stuff. So I feel like moving and just leaving places is always just really hard. but we're also like just thinking about not the next phase of our life, because I hate saying it that way, but kind of want to settle down somewhere. And Korea is really comfortable to live in and stuff, but I just don't see ourselves settling down here for a long time. But I don't know, like, who knows, right? But I did like miss all my friends and stuff and just hanging out, and like I'll never be comfortable enough in Korean to create like deep bonds as deep as the ones I have with my American friends. It's just like a language barrier, you know, so I don't understand. Look how dirty this water is. These are the dog's leashes. I need to do this more often, my goodness. Okay, I'm about to go walk the dogs, but I got this PR package yesterday from Beauty of Chosun, and it's a bunch of these little skin tints with SPF in it. I think they have a bunch of more colors, but they gave me light to medium, which has 6, and then they have 6 more. It says our full range offers 12 diverse shades. Anyway, so I really want to try it because I think it's like good for summer travel, like to have this kind of, you know, like something to kind of even out your skin tone, but it has SPF in it. It's probably really light, so I want to see if I like it. I feel like I'm this one, the lightest shade. LP 100. Ooh, it's like really watery, if you can see. It's pretty nice. I brought this puff because I thought I need it, but I don't need it. It's SPF 40, by the way. It's a mineral SPF. Finish is not too dewy, but not too matte. All for all skin types. FDA approved filters. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but on the side it says, yes, zinc oxide 20.9%. This literally goes on like a sunscreen. I can't believe this is a mineral sunscreen. All right, so this is what it looks like. Oh, I have like a little pimple here. It doesn't make like a huge difference, but I can definitely tell that like right here, I feel like it kind of evened out my skin tone a bit. I like it. I think it's just really nice for a very quick, like everyday, like makeup application. On one note, like you can definitely feel the layer on your face, like when you rub it like this. I can't feel it if I'm just not touching my face. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. But when I go like this, I'm like, oh, okay, like I definitely applied like a sunscreen like fluid on my face. But if I'm not touching my face, I don't really feel it. Like it's not uncomfortable. Anyways, that's my review. I'm gonna go walk the dogs. Hello. I put these glasses on. I got LASIK. So they're quite literally useless. But I am gonna practice Chinese. I didn't do any Chinese while I was gone, and I need to get back into stuff. So, but I feel very nervous about starting class again without reviewing anything. I don't even remember how to spell anything anymore. So I wrote down a few, like, just for this week, like words that I feel like I should memorize by the end of this week and know how to read. So that's what we're gonna do together now. I'm also gonna try and make sure that I say the words because my pronunciation is going to be if I don't like keep saying them. Anyways. Also, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but does anybody else write like this? Where, okay, so I'm sitting like this, okay? Where the paper is like perpendicular to you, because I always write like this. Like I have to have my paper this way and then I'll write this way. I remember when I was little, like my dad and all my teachers like try to fix that and I just couldn't because I was really stubborn. I cannot fathom writing this way. Like my shoulders would be so tense. All right, so ni means you. So that would be the stroke orders on my computer. So, and then I think it's this. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying over and over again. My goal is to be able to just at least read and recognize the characters. Like, I think I'm focused less on trying to be able to write everything perfectly, but I feel like on some level you have to be able to know how to like write it-ish in order to read it, right? I don't know. That's how I feel about like English. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try and write each word 10 times a day. I think I wrote it more than 10 times. Overachiever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right. The next one is wool, which is me or I. Chew. 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 Okay. So it's this way, this way, this way, this way, and then, oh, wait. Wait, this eraser sucks. Did you see that? This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Okay. I'm watching this new Chinese drama called The First Frost. Are you guys watching, or have you seen it? I feel like my audience is very into this kind of stuff because when I first started my channel, I would talk about Chinese and Korean dramas a lot. So I feel like I can always rely on you guys to know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the girl, the main girl, she reminds me so much of Han So-yi. Wait, oh shoot, that was wrong. It's fine. But anyways, that drama is really fun. Not fun, it's kind of sad, but I think that it's not like a cheesy drama. Like, there's some heavy elements to it, and I'm starting to prefer those a little more lately. I don't know why I'm trying to feel sad. That doesn't seem right. But I think that's enough. Okay. But yeah, I really like it. I think that I don't love like the guy actor. I don't feel like he portrays the vibe that I think he's supposed to be portraying as well as maybe somebody else could, but I mean, it is what it is. Me trying to be like a Chinese drama critic. I don't even know how to speak Chinese, but you guys should watch it. I like it. It's not like cheesy and like super cute. Like, it has some cute and funny parts, but it's not supposed to be. All right, the next word is mingzi. And mingzi means name. All right, so that's, I think this is right. Boom. Okay, cool. I feel like if you guys are looking at this, you're probably like, wow, her handwriting is atrocious. Oh, shoot. I did that wrong. Oh, well. Mean. I've been feeling so off today. I think I'm going to start my period soon. It's kind of weird, but like, I feel like, don't you guys feel like it's so weird that right before you start your period, maybe not for everybody, but at least for me and other women, that means that the hormones like change so much that you like just feel and think differently during that time. I think that's so wild to me. I know I'm a baby. I'm only doing 4 words a day, but my brain can only absorb like so much information at a time. Shama. Like, I was telling Jimmy this morning how I was feeling really blue compared to like my previous periods. And I hate it. Like, I hate feeling like I'm not in control of how I feel or like what kind of energy I have or the attitude that I have that day. And then even though like I feel like I know the reason, like, oh, it's probably because you're in your luteal phase, it doesn't like make me feel better about it. Like, I still feel like, well, now you know, so fix it and like control yourself. It's obviously not fair because this is just biology, but like even filming and trying to get myself to do this Chinese is like hard. It's like hard for me to be productive right now. But I guess I have like the mentality like the show must go on. But you know, it's so weird. If like I saw another girl who was talking about this, I would be like, it's okay to take a break. Like, it's not your fault. But I just like can't do that for myself. Anyway, sorry, that was really negative. I'm gonna do 2 more words because of what I just said. Okay, jiao. Jiao, which means to call, I think, but not on the phone. To call. Oh, this one's not bad. Okay, this one seems very simple. Oh, okay, cool. There's 2 jiaos. To teach. Ooh, to teach looks... I'm not gonna do that one. Okay. If you guys know Korean and how to read Korean, you know it's like 10 times easier than this. Jimmy's so lucky that he knew this language from birth. I'm not even fluent in Korean. Like, I wish I knew Korean from birth. I think if I ever have a kid, that's something that I have expressed to Jimmy that is really important to me. Yeah. Is that they just gotta grow up speaking and learning our languages, because it is just way too damn hard to learn as a 30-year-old person. I mean, I'm still gonna try, and obviously there's people who have done it, but I feel like it's just so much easier to absorb, to absorb these things as a child. It's a regret. I need to be able to know how to write the male and female version of this word. Okay, so the female version. Okay, so she, her is, oh, it's this way. Dang. Oh, geez. This is not how I thought this was written. Oh, no. Oh, no, what the fudge am I doing? I don't know why this first character is like tripping me up. Okay, so he is the same but easier, so it's... Alright, then I will do that again tomorrow, plus the new words. Also, look at this little book I got. I got this in Japan. It's a notebook, but it has like graph paper in it, which I like better when writing the characters, because I feel like I can like use the lines to like write the characters, although I wasn't doing that earlier. That's why she's wearing a mask. There's like yellow dust, and then there's something called particularly like birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. What is it? It's a lemon tart cake. It's my favorite cake they have. 안 해도 되는데? 아이. 열정적으로 얘기하고 있는 거야. 진짜 서프라이즈였어. All right, a little gym OOTD. This set is from Beyond Yoga. It kind of looks bluish because this room like comes off very blue when I film, but it's like a forest green. It's so comfy and has pockets. Ultra Human ring, Apple Watch. Actually, I started working out with this thing called Trainwell yesterday. Like, I just started a free trial with them. I'm gonna sit for a bit before I go. But first, how cute was that cake? I was really confused. I was like, why are y'all singing happy birthday? And then I realized that it was like a late birthday cake, but they're so cute. I'm so lucky to have them in my life. That lemon tart is like literally my favorite cake, and it only comes out like spring, summerish time. So I'm glad they waited to give me this cake until it like came out, because it's my favorite cake. But anyways, I'm gonna go work out. Today I'm doing upper body. So I heard about Trainwell because I saw like a couple creators doing videos with them. They mentioned that there was like a free trial. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try it. This isn't sponsored. I just really want to see how it works, because I like the idea of it. Basically, like, you meet with a trainer online, then you guys talk for a bit about lifestyle and like just anything about yourself, current workout routine, diet, whatever. Anyways, I did my first workout yesterday, and I was gonna try and vlog it, but I couldn't get like any clips because I was so confused. It like links to your Apple Watch, which was super cool. But also, for someone who's not good at technology, this was very confusing for me. I accidentally like exited out of the app and I had to restart the workout. So I couldn't vlog yesterday. So I figured I'd try and like vlog my workout today. But my trainer incorporated a warm up, which I never do. So I'm glad that was there. And then a little bit of like different exercises that I normally do. We do a lot more stretching. I told them about like, I have like a little bit of back pain and like a shoulder weakness and stuff. So my trainer was really good, and you can kind of like preview your workout. So I could tell that they were really taking those things into account, which was nice. What's super weird is like they're in your ear and it's your trainer's voice, and they'll be like, slow down. Or like I was doing hip thrusts yesterday and suddenly I heard my trainer go lower, and I was like, how do you know I wasn't going low enough? But it's because of the Apple Watch. Isn't that so cool? But anyways, I'm going to do upper body today. I previewed the workout today, so I know what I'm going to be doing, so I won't be like frantically running around the gym for the next workout. But I want to see how this goes because like I have a good routine, I feel like, for working out, but it's kind of nice to get like a professional opinion on your workout structure and somebody kind of keeping me accountable, or like the app keeping me accountable is helpful. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's like 14 days of free trial, so I mean, why not? I kind of wish it connected to my Ultra Human ring, but maybe that's something they'll do in the future. But being connected to this is like a really cool part. Anyways, I'm explaining this now because when I get to the gym, I'm gonna be too awkward to like talk to you and like explain things while I'm working out because there are other people in there and I'm shy. Okay, let's go to the gym.
You're so cute. Oh. You're so cute. What's for breakfast? What?
I'm wearing my glasses again to cover my face. Okay, I have been making dinner lately. Really simple dinners. I'm not like one of those vloggers that like do the I mean, I try, but I do it terribly. But anyways, Jimmy's mom got me a bunch of this woodear from China, and Corey taught me how to make this Taiwanese style woodear dish that I love and I'm obsessed with. It's so easy to make, and also it has so much fiber. So I love just making some of this and then like eating it over like the course of like a few days. So I just put like this much in. I don't know if you guys can see, but, and then you just soak it in some water. I should have done this earlier, but you're supposed to soak it for like an hour or two. So we're just gonna wait for that and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the woodear is done. You can see it like got really big compared to the skinny things that it was. And then I need to blanch them, so actually, can I show you guys something? So this is like a salad spinner thing, but I use it to get the water out when I like need to drain things. All right, so I'm gonna use this to drain the water out of this. Okay, now I need to make the sauce. Sorry, I have like a rash here and I'm like recovering from how itchy it is. So I just take this bowl. Everything from here on out is very guesstimatey. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this soy sauce. I have no measurements. And then you're gonna take this vinegar. I think you're supposed to use a different kind of vinegar, but this is the only one I have. And then I put in this gochugaru powder. And then you take a little bit of sugar. And then you need to heat up some sesame oil. I used to just use regular oil, but I think this tastes better. Okay, and then you take garlic and some chili peppers. I'm not gonna show you me cutting garlic because I feel very insecure and I don't want to be made fun of. So I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Let me show you the beauty of this. Look how much water it got out. Okay, I'm just putting the red chili peppers in here and the garlic. Need to chop some onions. Okay, not beautifully cut, but whatever. Let's put all the woodear in here. I hate doing this part. It always scares me. Okay, but that went well. So you're basically done. I'm just gonna mix this together. Put the onions in. Then we're gonna put this in. Then we take a spoon and mix it up. Sorry if this isn't like super accurate. I'm sure that if you're from Taiwan, you would probably be like, what the heck is she making? Okay, I usually let it sit like in the fridge for a little bit, but I want to do a little taste test. Sometimes I really fuck this up and it doesn't taste good. It's pretty good this time. Here is my masterpiece. It's not aesthetic, but it's delicious.
You got me overthinking, yeah, what we could be. Needed some clarity. I'm in too deep now. Can't help but picture fantasies. Just you and me, like it's meant to.
Look how cute my wallet is. All right, Jimmy, you take the first bite and tell me how it is.
What's a good one?
Good?
Oh my god.
Really
It is so
good? I mean, it is just a rice ball. It's hard to be bad.
Did you put tuna mayo in it? Mayo?
Mmm.
It's really freaking good. Oh my god.
It's really easy.
Yeah. Wait, you've got like 5 or 6 meals that you make now that are just like phenomenal.
Jimmy doesn't like this woodear recipe, but
I'll eat it.
okay. You get some vegetables in you. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. With the seaweed too? This is delicious.
Tell them why you can't get used to this taste, though.
So woodear doesn't really have a flavor on its own, just texture. But so the way my family adds flavor is they turn it into like a part of like a morning like stew kind of with other things, and it's generally sweet. So to eat it kind of like this as like something that's dry and salty, spicy is definitely like, yeah. I feel like it's like if you had like ice cream that tasted like a burger. It'd be like, this is unsettling. But I'm getting used to it.
Enjoy.
I'm enjoying a lot.